What's up, gamers? Welcome to Splingdom Clark's Claim of Kermlanderglees. Part? I don't know. Oh, that noise? This noise? Hold on, this one? This is my chair. It sounds like a dog whimpering, I know. I know, it's my chair! Alright, and Never Never Land. What is... Look at how big this level is. It is, but as with all the other state or levels in the game, it's really not that big. I think they're just... Like, my cards or theirs? Sounded great. So, this might be the monster world I'm thinking of. There are a lot of low cards here. And then the high cards. Yeah, like, it feels like I'm getting a lot... Okay, so let me actually explain to everybody what I learned about the whole experience thing. Oh, I did? Did you put it in there, or did I put it in there? Okay. So, that's also why I called the part Less is More. So basically, what happens is, in Monstro... Okay, so let me start with Agrabah. So in Agrabah, for killing just any normal enemies and stuff like that, they dropped more EXP. Like, if you killed a shadow, for example, like right here, it drops this red gem, and then 2 of those blue EXP gems. I'm just going to call them gems, because it's the easiest description. So that's in Monstro, if you kill the shadow, you would only get 2 of the blue gems. That's why it felt like I was getting so low experience. It's because of that. Like, visually, it looked like I was getting less experience, and that's why. But in reality, I was actually getting more experience. I was gaining around 11 per shadows that were dying. 11 EXP per shadows. And in Agrabah and in Monstro, I was gaining 24. So it looked like I was getting less on a visual standpoint, but the reality is I was actually gaining more. Hence, less is more. It's really stupid that they did that, but what can I do? And that's why I was so confused that entire part, and that's why I thought I was gaining less experience. So in... What do you mean? Yep. But I think as a whole, at least, again, it feels like I'm gaining more experience already. So... Let's actually put this to the test right here. So 16 per shadow. I actually think I was gaining more in Monstro, but they have less monsters per encounter. This one has had a overwhelming amount for the most part. So maybe I was supposed to do Monstro and then Neverland. Maybe that was the intended order, but then why would they make it so? I don't know. I don't know. So, what is my boss card here? Mr. Hook? What is his power? His name is Mr. Hook. It's the combo one, right? Okay. I always confuse what once more and second chance too. Once more, one more time. One more time, I'm gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, dude! Every part I'm singing like a new song. I'm telling you. What if I mean, little known facts. I do vocals or vocal training and actual like vocal stuff, but that's for metal music. Oh, I forgot. This area sucks because of the pirates. If you get hit in one of their combos, you can be dead. I think this level is actually particularly hard as Riku because of that. I want to say I had that issue maybe as Sora also? Basically, that's true. But yeah, basically the pirates, if they do one attack and you end up getting hit by it, they can they'll just be following you and you'll be stuck in their attack. So, it sucks. I'm actually really happy I'm getting all these high Mickey cards. Because it reloads my deck, and the first few cards are pretty high number, so... And it stuns enemies around you. It's probably the most effective use I've gotten so far out of that. Actually, the pirate card might be good against the boss. Yeah, it might be a madhouse, but it might be good for a little bit. One reload. Joke's on him, I don't reload. Riku. Ooh, I leveled up. AP. I'm not playing Kingdom Hearts 1 for the Super Nintendo. Yeah, I'm joking about how stupid the word darkness is. Darkness! What if you were just playing a game and then Riku jumped in the game and smacked you against the face and said darkness? This is the only game where he smells darkness. It's very weird. It's very bizarre. You. Using that stun. It's like every time I stun an enemy, I get another card. It's kind of funny, actually. Yep. Mickey cards are coming like crazy. You know what? I'm alright with that because Mickey is the best ally. Yeah, and it's a stun. We can't undermine the stun. The stun is actually what I honestly sometimes almost use it exclusively for the stun. So that's what I've been doing basically this entire time, is just using it for the stun. Do that and then bam. And another Mickey card's over here. It's a 9, so. Ha! Huh. Like it! It's like every other time he says it. Ah, who? Like it? And then he sniffs you.
Like it.
Oh, dude, so I learned something just the other day. Did you know the official longest fictional literature is in fact a fan fiction? And it's still going on to this day, and it's for Super Smash Bros. Brawl. It is 8 times longer than the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And it is like 4 million plus words. And it is officially the it's been the longest what's it called? Piece of fiction for like the last year or so. Just a little fun fact for everyone. I don't know about literature. I know it is for fiction though. I mean, you still might find it, so... Yeah, it is! How... It's like 4 million words! Yeah, it's called like the Subspace Emissary or something. Yep. It. Yeah, it's... It's great. I told you! I told you, it's the longest work of fiction. It's crazy. Yeah. I told you, you can read through the Lord of the Rings trilogy 8 times over. I think it's the entire if it's not the entire trilogy, it's at least like one of the books. What is it? Oh, Lord. Jesus. I told you. You didn't believe me. Is that how long the script is? Uh-huh. The Hobbit. Hobbit says... What's taters, eh? No, the movies are very good. find a PDF of the book and just control Control A. Told you. I told you it was like 8 times longer. It's fucking crazy, dude. This guy is still working on it too. He's determined. Yeah. He's like, I am English. I told you. You thought it was a joke. I think that's like non-stop reading at that too. The longest book is a French book. I don't remember the name of it. It's like 4,000 pages. And it's got over a million words. Not that one. I do recognize that book, but it's not. The book I was talking about was at 1 million, so. Yep. That's an 1,000-page book, everyone. Yeah, you could read Game of Thrones. Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking about. You could read Game of Thrones like 8 times over. It's like 8 times. It's pretty good. One of them's like 800 pages. It's like the Goblet of Fire or something. Goblet of Fire is 190 words? What? 190,000? Oh, you said 190th words. I was like, what? Yeah, I was like... Yeah, let's go. Think it was a joke? Think I was joking about this? He's enthralled. He was like, you know what? I don't necessarily believe him. You know what? I don't even blame you. It only gets interesting once we get to the boss. You're just getting to like lower. It gets lower and lower the more you progress. Dude, I want books I can finish in 7 years. Aw, dude, what is it? Not surprised. Damn. Really? That's a short book, actually. Yeah, what's the entire Shakespeare discography? Damn. Macbeth is really the shortest? Okay, so they're still both kind of like in the same round. Okay, that makes more sense. I was about to say, that's like a surprising difference. Holy.
Come on. Get a load of this.
I like books in literature. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, not even remotely. Oh, really? All right, now it's time. It's time for the boss. I think. Key to beginnings usually means key to the end. I mean, I still have some rooms to go through, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, Captain Hook? Guess what? Joke's on you, I got lots of cards to spam in a duel. Jesus. I just beat Captain Hook. I didn't even use Jafar, I'm just using Maleficent. What does Hook do? Oh yeah, it's the one once more, or second chance, whatever. One of those. If I had to guess, it would mean second chance, because once more, that seems like, you know, you have one more chance. Like, once more, one more chance, you keep getting beat up, you know, you have once more to get up. Second chance is you would die in one hit, but you didn't, therefore you have a second chance. Like, if we're going by logic, that's what makes the most sense to me. God, I don't even like that book. It's okay, it's just... Maybe it's because everybody had to read it, basically, in high school and stuff. Because I had to read it in middle school, but... Yeah, no, there were a few that I liked. That was just not... Oh, shit. That was just not the one that... It's second chance. It's second chance, we were wrong. Or I was wrong. See, I like Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Everybody's read that. Really? You didn't have to read it in school? I did, so... A lot of it is abridged almost strictly because of the racial things that happen in it. But it was... What do you expect from something in that time period? So... How long is Schindler's List? Hey? I guess that makes sense. No, I knew, like, yeah. I think I've read Schindler's List. I just figured it was much longer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Moby Dick is actually way longer than I thought it was. Honestly, I thought Moby Dick was much shorter. I almost thought Moby Dick was like a short story. It just seems... I guess it's one of those things where it seems like the material given, it seems like something that would be better suited as a short story. It's about a whale! Yeah, but it's like 70% about a whale. It's like Jaws Whale Edition. Which is funny. Well, yes. It's just... You're right, but... It's really funny, actually, when you think of it like that. It's just a big fucking whale. Like... Wow, Gone with the Wind was... I think I had to read Gone with the Wind in high school. It's a long book. I almost... Fun fact. I almost read War and Peace in grade school. Because we had to choose a book report, and I wanted to be like a kid that was like, oh, dude, I can read this long book or whatever. I got like 100 pages in, and I just wasn't too interested in reading and stuff, I think. Which is funny, because people are like, why don't you read books and this and that? And it's just like, well, it doesn't, for the most part, interest me. Some things do. Okay, this guy will not descend. I'm having issues here. There we go. I mean, I was just high enough. But you know, I like to read a lot of stuff like online. Like, I can read like articles of Wikipedia of just random stuff because it entertains me. Not that stories and books aren't entertaining, because they are. As a matter of fact, the last thing that I read was basically all of H.P. Lovecraft's work. But those are all short stories, and I think that's why it kept my attention span more. Because first of all, short stories. Second of all, H.P. Lovecraft stuff is fun to read. I like reading about all this like really weird alien Lovecraftian stuff. Like, that's just something I've always been into. And it's funny too, because I like really good stories in games, but it's like, give me like a long book and I'm like, I ain't reading this shit. You still haven't, I don't know what the name of the book is. Again, it's like a French book, and it's legitimately, it's like 1,000 words. I'm pretty sure you could find it on an article relating to the Subspace Emissary thing. Because I think it's the second longest work of fiction because of that.
Your Majesty, come on! Take this.
Shame we can't. It might be how many pages or how many words. That I think is it. Say the name in French. There's a French. If it's an English book, then it's wrong. But if it's a French book and that's just the translation, I think it's French. It could be a different language, but I know it's a different language. will make an account right now and complain. Complain and be like, this is not in its correct native language. I demand you fix this. As a native Canadian. Hey. Wait. Second of all, I live in the opposite environment of Canadian people. Canada? Canada. I do. Canada. I love my Canadian friends from Canada. Sometimes I'll call it Canada land. I've got Canadian friends. I can't be racist. That's one of my America. Yeah, that's supposed to be a joke too, I guess. It's a dumb joke though. I don't like that joke though. I think it's stupid and not in the end. I think it's stupid in the not funny way. I think that's my issue with it. Well, people now use that as in like guns and explosions and sex, America. Now it's just used in like that sort of joke sense. Nobody uses it inherently against anyone in specific. At least I haven't heard it. Yeah. You could potentially argue that in real life that it might still be like a similar case. Because it's more of, I think, online meme culture that has made it the way it is that I know it now. No, I'm just saying, like, in real life, you could probably go up to somebody, like, today in America and say,
There's some leftover prime rib. You want it?
Sure.
Okay, it's on the stove. Come and get it.
Okay, thank you. Yes. We had that a few nights ago. It was good. He also called me a whore at the end. It was more under his breath. And I didn't mute because, you know, I'm starting to wise to see. I'm starting to grow numb. Yeah, I haven't had anything like my main concern is mostly something like personal potentially being spoken about offhand or something, but that really hasn't happened. So I'm starting to care less. Time to talk about movies. I'm pretty sure that's like that's like 7 hours, and there's movies that last for days, so yeah. Wait, what? What did it autocomplete? That is so good. That is like the most Google search you could ever get right there.
Your Majesty, come on! Like it! Your Majesty, come on!
Wikipedia still generally is the best way to get advice. I don't care what anyone says. oh, well. Oh man. What is he? What even happens in the movie? Of course it's experimental. Didn't I say it was gonna be experimental?
Your Majesty! Come on! Like it! Take this!
No, it's not.
Like it!
I'll make a longer one. Hell yeah. Let's make a full-length LP video. Dude, we'll just make an LP video? Alright, get this. We'll do one whole video, right? We'll do Xenoblade Chronicles X 100%, endless forever, until we get literally everything that exists in the game, and we'll upload it in segments, and then we'll approach theaters and ask them, hey, this is our experimental Let's Play film. Could you play this in your theater?
Your Majesty!
You can't tell me it's not a brilliant idea. That would officially make us have the longest movie of all time. For a while, that is.
Like it!
Exactly. Or we could mix an entire series of RPGs together and do the exact same thing. See, we could do it. We just have to find a theater willing to play it. It's the only thing we have to do. Somebody's eventually going to agree. Like... Dude, no, it doesn't. It might not just be one. It might be like a multiple Let's Plays of games, an entire series. We'll call the movie Let's Play. We gotta find like the longest series to beat as a whole, and we'll just call it the movie Let's Play. Insert the name of the movie here, like insert or Let's Play. Let's play the whatever the longest series name is, and then we'll call it, you know, series, and then that'll be the name of the movie, and then we commission somebody to make some art for the poster. You know what I mean? There we go. Then we make one of the longest films of all time. I mean, if we give it a theatrical release, it's technically a movie at this point, right? Does it have to be filmed on film? I'll buy a camera. I'll buy a camera. I'll do it on 7mm film. Don't tempt me. Oh, that's a good purchase.
Your Majesty! Come on!
It's the best purchase of the entire universe.
Like it!
I had to go through like 2 more rooms, okay? One of them's Teeming Darkness. Yeah, I was about to say, does that help explain things? Man, we're gonna create the longest movie of all time, and I'm gonna call it Stupid Poopy Butt. Could we technically compile our entire channel into a movie? Cause that would be one way to do it. World of Long plays. World of Long plays. Because people well, they actually play through like the entire game. Those are user submitted, I'm pretty sure. It's perfect. Let's join World of Long Play. Let's buy World of Long Plays to make a world record. Well, dude, yeah, just pay us some fees and we're good. That's all we ask. We require some fees for this idea. We are the first on camera officially to give you a free world record. So, you know, message us. We're here for you. Probably. Never mind. Probably. There's usually a boss in the first section.
What's happening to Sora?
Yeah.
Naminé's powers are being used to shuffle his memories as we speak. Marluxia may well succeed in getting his puppet.
That was last part too, right?
Sora would be a valuable asset.
Probably don't
to
have
the
a boss here
organization.
yet then.
But
Maybe the next
Marluxia
part.
and Maxine's actions, they leave me
Actually, probably the
uneasy.
next part because we just have one more world
And
here.
then there is Axel.
So
Who knows what that one is thinking?
I wonder how
Vexen
difficult
should take
guard
care of
armor
this.
will be.
His replica is soon to be completed.
Will he be the hardest boss
But
of them all?
Vexen despises Marluxia. Think of the mess it would make.
So we must tell him.
Yeah, you're busy
Isn't it
looking
better
at
that Vexen
literature.
clean up the mess than leave it to us?
No. And I didn't even look at, like, I didn't even use a Jafar card. I just used Maleficent and wailed on him. Yeah, the next part we get to do Traverse Town and fight the hardest boss in the game, guard armor. See you all next year. Goodbye, love you. Mwah.